What is up, dudes? Angry Grandpa, welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about the tier 7 reward in the Battle Path Wars of the Past, the T-72 M4CZ situated at level 40 or rank 40. And I have a tank next to him, the T-72 Ash, and we're gonna do a comparison and then we're gonna play 3 maps on 3 different maps. T-72 M4CZ. Details. Looks kinda nice, I like it. However, I'm not so happy with the gun as I saw in stats. I haven't played any matches with him, but I looked at some stats. Let's go to upgrade. So you have to upgrade some stuff on this tank. Enhanced module maintenance kit. Increases the repair speed of internal modules by 30%, increases the protection of internal modules by 15%. BVS BMS is improved your reload speed by 2% for each teammate within the 50 meters range. This means that this tank can reload faster if you sit close to the team. It's preferred to play as a platoon in this tank. The moment you play kinda aggressive alone, like a lonely wolf, it ain't gonna help you. Stage 2 kit. Acceleration is increased by 15%. Whole traverse rate is increased by 10%. Turret traverse rate is increased by 10%. And reinforced tracks increases tracks hit points by 100%. That's dope. Sadly, it has no protection on the sides. If we have a look at T-72 AV Ash, you can see that Ash, it has some protection here. T-72, well, ain't much. On the turret also, you may see on top of it, kinda similar if you have a look at them. So here we have these two tanks, and we're gonna have a look from top to bottom and then we're gonna play. And why I'm gonna do this, I just wanna open your eyes, guys, so you can see what it is and which one is much better than which. Damage, the better damage it has T-72 AV, the tier 5. More damage it has also the tier 5. Reloading time it has also better the tier 5. But remember, when you're gonna upgrade the T-72 M4CZ, put some retrofits on it and staying close to your teammates within the range of 25 meters, you're gonna reload faster. So that reload time, it isn't fixed, it isn't stable. It's gonna change by how many teammates are around you. If you play aggressive and you're gonna be lonely, I repeat, as a lonely wolf, your reload time is gonna be probably the same as T-72 AV, or roughly, let's put it 6.5 seconds reload time. On hit points, hull versus AP, hull versus turret versus AP, and so on, T-72 M4CZ wins this defense. By mobility, it is with T-72 M4CZ. However, it's much heavier as a tank than the tier 5 T-72 AV. Utility, well, camo rating seems like it has much better the T-72 AV. Vision range, it is the same. Vision range while stopped, it's nothing because it has no retrofits on the tank. As for aiming time, it has a better aiming time of the gun, slightly worse turret traverse speed, but everything is similar. What's the difference between these two tanks? The defense, the entire armor on the tank is much better. Lieutenant Merkava that shoots with APFS DS 120mm gun. Your tank cannot survive this. Probably if you're lucky, but you can survive some shields. But it has a problem, this tank. This is not healthy. And this tank has no protection, like extra protection as the tier 5 counterpart. At least this one has protection. So let's go into the fight with this tank. 3 maps, enough with all of this description and comparison. So dudes, we are right now on Phalanx, one map that it sometimes can be horrible, sometimes can be fine. Some shots to see if we can do some damage with this tank. Missed. That was my fault. It's kind of difficult when you have a lot of fast shooting tanks around you. There it is, this one. 739 damage on heat ammo. As I said, the damage on this tank, it's not the best one. Reloads in 7.5 seconds. Any tanks pops out because I don't have any of these. Retrofits. 1 bounce. Wow. That shell went into dust while trying to shoot at Merkava. Now it went. Let's get into some position frontally or somewhere else. I know that I'm gonna get some shots and I have to pay attention to my tank's chassis that I can be blown up from sides. Gonna test now on a high explosive to see on some certain tank if it reloads now. Wow. Wow, that shot I'm gonna leave with high explosive right now. I've got some very nasty shots in the side of the tank because on the right side it is a Ramka. Man, the frame drops in this game sometimes they are very annoying, very annoying, and I've died. Why? Well, because I've got flanked by a VT5's ATGM, and this tank ain't the best when it comes to armor. It says that it's much better, but just on paper, frontally, not sideways. Sideways, it's worst. Shell velocity and the way that gun shoots, it kind of reminds me of some other tanks. Another kill. Let's go with this VT5 that killed us. 815. I can do so much damage when you have in your team Derivatia, Centauro, and even BMPT 17 or Warrior also. Those tanks have high DPM and reloads quite fast. This is a superior. So my first impression with this tank is not great. We have the enhanced maintaining kit that we can use. We have the stage 2 kit that we can use. And we have also the enforced strikes that we can use. But this one I still need to do some contracts. I have 30 more to do. So we are on Stormy Winter now. Another winter map. We have in our team a lot of good tanks. Let's see what we can do with this one. Kinda weird to see that popping. So hit ammo on sides missed. Kinda disappointing. Yeah, you can do so much damage when you have a very solid team made. Like, this is a team for special operations. This is not a team made for normal ones, like a Marder, a Ramka, and 2 Burlaks. Those 2 Burlaks can do 2000 damage in one clip. 810 damage, hit ammo. See, until I reload, this tank is gonna be killed. So the damage, the alpha damage on the tank bounce, hit ammo. I have to use AP, so there I can get some damage and penetrations every time. Otherwise, I cannot get it. 684. We have an Ascod. A fire. Amazingly, there was a chance because I have now Sabrina in my tank and not Philip. Let's go with another one. M1A2C. Tracked. No pen. Hit ammo sucks on this tank. Big time. Trying to get his first track and get some damage. At least keep him quite far away from me. AP rounds work. Bounce. Flanking him. Have to make an exchange. So I can get a diversion. And there we go. Let's go with a kill. That was more like a kill still. But it is what it is. AP rounds, switching back to hit because I need to do damage. I'm running quite low on damage. As you see, I'm the lowest in the team. Bad. Disappointed. Not even 800, 799. What's that? That's a discount or something like this? That's freaking annoying, man. Have to switch to AP rounds. Smoke is frontally and not 360 and not even 120. I cannot pen. Already dead. Small damage, alpha damage. This is like shooting now with the leopards or with K1A1. Small alpha damage. It is quite small. I don't know why it is situated at tier 7. It is very low on alpha damage. I mean, if it's a premium, should have much more damage or much better tech. Second map, it's hopefully probably when it's gonna be fully upgraded with that BMS, it will be much better, but I cannot promise that to reload faster or whatever. Let's add some retrofits on him. Augmentics, VM Bridge V2. And if I had money, I would have got this air targeting system, -5 to +5. But I'm gonna go also with this one. It is fine. So we are on Spearhead. I have retrofits. The reloading time has been improved by 6.38, but this does not make any difference. We're gonna play a bit more aggressive to see if it survives or not. Already in the first match it was terrible. Second match was 50-50, and now let's see, it's much better. So reloading 6.38 seconds now with retrofits with the V2. As I said, the ammo is a problem on this tank. Again, frame drops. Man, this alpha damage, it is on heat is terrible, man. By standards of other tier 7 tanks. Yeah. So up to now I managed to do 9k damage. I'm the second by Derivatia, which it has a better damage per minute, and that's why I wanna get it also. But now we have this freaking tank. Yeah, I mean, it's so annoying when you try to aim through tanks and through wrecks and all of this. I have to switch to AP rounds sooner or later, so I do it now. Buzz off. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see. The tier 10. Fire with AP rounds. Blown up by Hussein. So my damage is like number 2 in the team. Not bad. But still can be better, man. It is a premium. You expect to get more from it. Wow. Big wow. Acceleration, it's again wow. Can't do much more damage. I took, so he done 300. I've got 300 on RAM. So this is the maximum damage I've done with this tank currently as it is. Let's go to all the tier 7 premiums that I have. So these are all my tier 7 premiums that I have. Despite the other Merkava 2D that is without skin, it's no difference between that one and this one. T72 M4CZ, how it is this tank? A rating and pros and cons. Pros, has a very decent frontally armor. He obviously can be penetrated in the lower plate. Let's see whatever that trait. Yeah, improves reload time by 2%. For every teammate in 25 meters range, a few feet. Cons, crappy gun. The gun, it is shit. Honestly, it is shit. If we compare with other tanks that are balanced, this tank is horrible. If we compare, let's say, with a different type of a tank, with, let's say, Type 90, I mean, you have better penetration. With Sabra, I mean, you know. Rating of this tank now, until it's gonna get that, let's say, ability or trait, to me this tank is like a 6 out of 10. It's not great. If you guys want to have it and enjoy and you like to play with him, yeah, you know, it's no problem with me. But this tank is not. Like, if I want to play at tier 7 MBT, I'm not gonna do it with any of these first, what it is, 6 tanks. I'm gonna do it either with Storm, Abrams, or K1A1. I was expecting more to get from this tank. Much better side armor, much better reloading time, much better penetration and damage. A better ability than that one, because this ability makes you to stay close to your teammates, and some players like me, they don't want to sit close to teammates. You cannot sit with your teammates defending the base or to reset it while your teammates, some of them, let's put it like a Marder 2, they cannot sit frontally with the enemy. I can do it because I'm an MBT. He is an AV, cannot do that. That's a very bad trait, to put it out. And on special operations, you cannot sit with your teammates closer. Some of them has to do some things, you have to do some things in order to win that match. I'm looking forward to see a buff. This tank needs a buff. Honestly, it gets annoying sometimes with some tanks in this game, that they need to get a buff, and this tank is one of them. I mean, it should have a different type of a gun, probably like Object 187, and a much better penetration. And let's say if we put this tank in a fight with tier 85 Bisono, I can grant you that tier 85 M1 Bisono can kill this tank very easily in a one-on-one match. Yeah, this tank has a very high penetration, but that Bisono tier 5 tank, in my opinion, should have been tier 7, and T72 M4CZ should have been tier 5. That's it. I think this is a huge problem they've done in this game. And if someone listens and saw this video, please thumbs up if you're having both of the tanks and you saw some differences. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section, what do you think about this tank, and see you next time. Have a nice day.